Very good morning to our RANsquawk listeners and welcome to the European Rundown for today, Thursday the 7th of July. Overnight in Asia we did see for currency traders a firm bid in the Australian dollar that came after better domestic jobs data. However, risk-averse trade took precedence into the European Open, much to a similar suit and pattern to that of what we saw yesterday with some early widening in the peripheral 10-year bond yield spreads. One thing being noted was today Moody's did downgrade Portuguese banks. However, this is pretty much their standard practice, having changed the sovereign earlier in the week. One thing which has really changed sentiment and seen equities bounce off their lowest levels and recovery in the likes of the IBEX and the FTSE MIB has been solid bond auctions out of the Spanish Treasury, which had high bid-to-cover ratios against their previous and average and sold at the top end of the indicative range, close to €3 billion combined in that 3 and 5 year issuance. As we look forward then, central bank decisions are going to be key for market investors today. From the Bank of England, market reaction could well be somewhat muted given that most estimates are now for the Bank of England not to raise interest rates until next year. So an unchanged decision is expected for both the rate 0.5% and the asset purchase facility at 200 billion sterling. The ECB, though, should be more interesting given the current stance of vigilance from the ECB. All analysts surveyed are expecting a hike of 25 basis points to take rates to 1.5% today in the Eurozone. However, the press conference will also be very interesting, particularly given the ongoing concerns over Greece and potential debt rollers. That will obviously be the Q&A's key focus, and also what language Trichet will adopt to indicate their hiking cycle going forward, and whether we could be in for any interest rates in the immediate future or until later on in the year. Other than that, from the US we'll have the weekly jobs numbers. We've also got a Treasury announcement for supply from next week, and we'll also have ADP ahead of non-farms on Friday for this afternoon. That pretty much concludes the opening wrap from here in London. So for the time being, have yourself a great trading day.